I have 5 3-ingredient meals that you're going to want to add to your meal plan this week. Not only are 3-ingredient meals easy to put together for a busy week, they are also budget friendly. I have 5 of them that I cannot wait to share with you. They were a huge hit here in our home, and I am definitely going to be making these again. Plus, I have included Weight Watcher points along the way, so if you are following Weight Watchers, that will help you out. I found all of these delicious meals at Plain Chicken. We are kicking off the week with brown sugar Italian pork chops. The 3 ingredients for the brown sugar Italian pork chops is 1 packet of Italian salad dressing mix. You are not going to mix this, you're going to just use the seasonings. A 1/2 cup of brown sugar and 8 boneless pork chops. I am using pork loin that I've trimmed. If you are following Weight Watchers, for 3 ounces of pork loin, it is 2 points, and 1 teaspoon of brown sugar is 1 point. You can count more points for brown sugar if you want to. If you wanted to, you could use chicken instead of pork, and then if you're following Weight Watchers, chicken is 0 points. So in a bowl, I'm gonna put that 1/2 cup of brown sugar. I'm gonna pour that Italian seasoning packet right into the brown sugar. I'm gonna give this a good mix. I have a 9x13 baking pan that I have lined with aluminum foil. I'm going to take that pork and I'm going to dip the pork really well into the brown sugar and Italian seasoning mixture. I'm going to place it on my pan. I am going to put this in the oven on 425. I'm going to bake this for about 20 to 25 minutes or until my meat thermometer reaches the right temperature for pork. Then I'm going to switch my oven to broil, and I'm going to let it broil for 1 to 2 minutes, being very careful not to burn it. This is going to caramelize up and make these pork chops extra delicious. The broiler got away from me. I'm so bummed, but it kind of burnt a little bit, so definitely watch your broiler. It only takes about a minute is all. I went a little over than that, darn it. But the pork itself looks very, very good. Yeah, I kind of burnt the sauce a little bit, but these were absolutely delicious. I cannot tell you enough, you have to try these. They are sticky because of the brown sugar, but the Italian packet of seasonings, it bumped up this dish and gave it a little something. I want to try it with chicken next. It did complement the pork, so I want to see if it will also complement chicken. Plus, chicken is 0 points on Weight Watchers. Up next, slow cooker Texas barbecue chicken. The ingredients for the slow cooker Texas barbecue chicken: you need 4 boneless skinless chicken breasts, or you can use chicken thighs, 1 cup of barbecue sauce, and 1 pack of chili seasoning mix. I have sprayed the insert of my crock pot and I have added my chicken. Now I'm sprinkling the chili seasoning mix over the top of the chicken and topping that with the barbecue sauce. I'm going to cook this on low for 4 to 6 hours. If you are following Weight Watchers, this is a 0 point meal if you are using sugar-free barbecue sauce. The packet is just seasonings, nothing added to it, and chicken is 0 points. It's only been a few hours and my chicken is ready. I went ahead and shredded it up. Now I'm going to let it just simmer away in this delicious seasoning. My goodness, I wish you could smell this. Oh, let me tell you what, this smells so delicious. We cannot wait to dig in. When I saw the headline of this one and it said Texas barbecue, I was like, okay, this has to be good if they are claiming it's like a Texas barbecue. Plus, it was done in the crock pot. I mean, hello. This was really super good, and that chili packet added a little bit of a smokiness to it. Everybody gobbled it up, and I will definitely be keeping this recipe. This would go really well with coleslaw. You can put it on the top or on the side, and it's a perfect summer meal because it keeps the heat out of your house while using the crock pot. I love Olive Garden food, and when I saw this, which is called crock pot Olive Garden chicken, I knew I had to make it. The 3 ingredients for this Olive Garden chicken is, of course, chicken. I'm using skinless, boneless chicken breasts, 4 of them. You need a 16-ounce jar of Olive Garden Italian dressing and a 1/4 cup of Parmesan cheese. If you are following Weight Watchers, chicken is 0 points. 2 tablespoons of the Olive Garden dressing is 3 points. For 1 tablespoon, it is 1 point. With this recipe, you are not going to be eating the dressing. You are just going to be cooking it in the dressing. So it's completely up to you what you want to count as far as points. In a bowl, I am going to pour in the entire bottle of Italian dressing, along with the 1/4 cup of grated Parmesan cheese. I'm going to give this a good stir and get that Parmesan cheese mixed right into that dressing. I sprayed the insert of my crock pot. I also added a little bit of the dressing into the bottom of it. My crock pot cooks a little warm and I don't want my chicken to stick to the bottom of my crock pot. I also added my chicken. Now I'm gonna pour the rest of that dressing over the chicken. I'm gonna cook this on low for 8 hours. This was very, very flavorful. The Parmesan cheese added into the dressing really bumped it up. You could taste that Parmesan in the Italian dressing with this chicken. We had salad on the side, just like Olive Garden. We did not have breadsticks, but you could if you wanted to. This would also be a good one to add into salads. You could make up pitas. You could eat it for lunches. It's just good. All the way around, it's a good one. Over the years, I have kind of started gathering up different marinades to marinate our meats in, and this one is a marinated chicken. For this 3-ingredient marinade, you're going to need some chicken. I'm using boneless, skinless chicken breasts. You also need 1 cup of Italian dressing and 1 cup of soy sauce. If you are following Weight Watchers, you can use fat-free Italian if you want to. If not, and you want to count this, it is 1 tablespoon of regular Italian dressing is 2 points. Soy sauce is 0 points, and chicken is 0 points. But this is just a marinade. You're not really eating any of this on your chicken. You're just soaking your chicken into it. So if you want to count the Italian dressing, you can, but you probably don't need to. I added my boneless, skinless chicken breast to a gallon-sized bag. I'm gonna add the 1 cup of Italian dressing and the 1 cup of soy sauce. I'm gonna give this a really good mix, combining those delicious flavors. I'm gonna set this in my refrigerator and let it marinate. I'm gonna let mine sit overnight. I wasn't too sure how this one was gonna taste because of the soy sauce and the Italian dressing, but honestly, it was good. The soy sauce makes it a little salty, and I mean, Italian dressing, it's just good on chicken anyway. We thoroughly enjoyed it. You could serve this over rice, make it an Asian dish if you wanted to, or you can serve it up in wraps. There's lots of things you can do with this one. I also let it marinate overnight. I believe that in the recipe it says you can marinate these up to 2 days, and you know, honestly, you could probably throw this in the freezer and make it a freezer meal. Out of all 5 of the recipes that I made this week, this one was our ultimate favorite. We are still talking about it. It is Thai chili cranberry meatballs. For the Thai chili and cranberry meatballs, you need Thai style chili sauce. I could only find the sweet chili sauce, but it'll do. And then I have some jellied cranberry sauce and a bag of Great Value meatballs. If you're following Weight Watchers, this is a higher point meal. You can definitely adjust it to your points for the day. It's saying for 4 meatballs, it is 7 points. An 1/8 cup of the jellied cranberries is 5 points, and 1 tablespoon of the chili sauce is 3 points. I sprayed the insert of my crock pot, and I added half of the Thai chili sauce and about half of the cranberries. Now I'm adding the bag of meatballs. I'm gonna add the rest of the sauces. These smell really super good. I went ahead and I mixed the meatballs right into the sauce, and now I'm gonna put these on low for only a couple of hours and they will be ready. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Why didn't I make these with turkey meatballs? I don't know. That would have cut the points across the board with WW. I seriously didn't even think about it, but moving forward, you can definitely use turkey meatballs, but this sauce is flipping amazing. Jason is still talking about it. Timothy came out and was talking to me about it last night. We were discussing it. I don't know. It is so good. If you have not tried this little concoction, you have to try it. It is really good. It is a sweet heat and it's not too spicy. It's just perfect. I want to try this on chicken, and I would also love to try this on pork. Jason said he thinks it would be really good if we made up ribs and then we use this sauce over the top of ribs. I'm like, oh my goodness, I think we're just gonna go crazy with this sauce. But it was really good with the meatballs. We served ours over the Bob Evans mashed potatoes. You can serve it over rice. This would be a really good appetizer, which I will probably add to our New Year's Day appetizers that I make every year. And we are going to enjoy this simple recipe for many meals to come. As always, all of the recipes are linked below. Looking for more WW recipes? No worries, I have them right here for you. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you soon.